So for Killing Floor 2, we went back and looked at what we've done in our previous games, because we've done a lot of weapons, and we looked at what we did best in the original Killing Floor, what we did best in Rising Storm and Red Orchestra, and we've used those to help us create what we think are some of our best weapons ever in Killing Floor 2. From the Red Orchestra and Rising Storm games, we got a lot of the authenticity and realistic weapon feel. And from Killing Floor, we got a lot of that fast-paced action. So what we wanted to do was kind of meld those two to create weapons that were very authentic and were very immersive, but were also very streamlined, easy to use, and action-packed. And I think that we've created some of the best weapon functionality we've ever done in a game. So for Killing Floor 2, one of the areas we wanted to focus on with our weapons was to get really amazing animations. At 30 frames per second, which is what weapons are normally animated at, our shoot animations didn't look as good as we wanted them to.
And since we have Z time, we started experimenting with animating weapons at extreme high frame rate.
So we developed the system we call high frame rate animations. What that means is, typically at 30 frames per second, when you're shooting a really fast-firing weapon, you might only get a couple of frames of animation. You really can't represent nuance or smoothness with that. So with the high frame rate animations, we're animating them at over 200 frames per second. What this means is at normal speed, the weapons look really smooth and nuanced. But in Z time, in slow motion, the weapons look amazing. You can see the barrels flexing, you can see parts of the weapon wiggling.
The clip, jiggling and vibrating and very, very subtly.
It's a very cool element of the weapons in the new game. One of the cool things we're doing with the perk system in Killing Floor 2 is tailoring your starting weapons for individual perks. In the first game, you started out with a knife, a pistol, and some grenades. And that was it. In the new game, each perk starts with their own starting primary weapon and their own specialized grenade.
Things like a frag grenade or a concussion grenade or a flame grenade or some special grenade that suits each perk.
The commando will spawn with an AR-15 assault rifle. The support class will start with a pump-action shotgun. And that way we can also start off the waves a lot more intense.
The first wave on Killing Floor 1 is really kind of a warm-up. So this time around what we're going to do is, when you spawn in whatever level, you're going to get the basic perk weapon for your perk. Just so that the first wave, it's going to come full on at you. It's not a nice gentle warm-up.
Get the action going right from the very beginning. One of the issues that people had in the first game was the grind between leveling up perks. There was 6 perk levels. It might take you a month to level up a perk. Now we've divided that up into 25 perk levels. So you'll be able to level up your character a lot more regularly, a lot more often. Aside from addressing the issues with the perks from the first game, we're also adding some really cool new features. One of those that we're really happy about is perk skills. So in the first game, you had what we call perk passives that essentially ranked up automatically as you level up your character. They're really cool and they're returning for the new game, but one of the things we really wanted to do was empower players to tailor their perk to play the way that they want. You've got 25 levels to rank up, and every 5 levels you get a point that you can put in a perk skill. So an example of that would be tactical reload ability.
We didn't want to just have a reload and just generically speed it up. We wanted to actually show a person operating the weapon in a different way. So we hired a weapons expert that knows how to, many different styles of reloading a weapon.
If you've ever watched videos of these people that are really elite, military people, the way they reload their weapon is as efficient as possible.
He'll check the chamber, flick the mag out, put another mag in, really, really fast, efficient, not wasting any movement at all. You'll reload a lot faster, but the animation looks totally different.
You might get a perk skill that is really tailored to team play, such as the ability to carry an ammo pack that your teammates can resupply from. Or you can get the ability to share your ability to see cloaked units with your teammates. Do more damage in fully automatic mode. You might be able to reload faster. You might get night vision. You might get larger magazines. It makes it fun because you can tailor your perk to play the way that you want. It's a lot of information.
build underground. It's unnatural.